Hello and welcome all. Welcome to another Action Taimanin video. Today's video is about my top 5 favorite intimacy story events. This is the video that won on my poll last time. Alright then, let's begin. Starting off at number 5 we have Faust. Faust is a cyborg and a former member of the UFS. Then she became a mercenary and joined the Taimanin task force. She's originally an RPGX character that is now a supporter in Action Taimanin. The reason why I like her intimacy story event is that her character design and personality embodies the old saying, do not judge a book by its cover. Faust is actually really beautiful under that cyborg armor, and like her robotic personality, it is a self-made thing for her to poke fun and distract enemies whenever she's wearing the armor, but when she's actually a very mature woman and quite a tease without it. She isn't shy about her body and how she looks, but she is careful with whom she shares her secrets with, as seen in the intimacy story event with Kotaro Fuma. Top tier and badass design with a great personality to boot, reason why she's one of my top 5. At number 4 we got Fuma Amana. This is pretty much a personal bias on my part. Since Amana's character designer is Shindal L, yes, the same person who did Emergence with the code number of 177,013. With that, I really like Shindal L's art style and character designs, and one of them is Fuma Amana. Her intimacy story event shows her more kind side, the sweetness of being able to serve Kotaro as a Fuma clan member, besides her more stoic and serious demeanor and how she says her feelings while she was with Kotaro on a quote-unquote date kinda was actually really romantic. Intimacy story events like this that is so vanilla are the best in my humble opinion. The one thing I'm looking forward to in the future, if ever she becomes a playable character, we should see all the Fuma clan girls rivalry with each other in an intimacy story event, gacha event, or her level 70 bond. Number 3 is Santa Rinko. If you're surprised, yes, Rinko is my favorite girl in the Taimanin series. But all my bias aside, I can't put her in the first place or second place because there are better intimacy story events which showcases true intimate moments with Fuma and a certain girl, and not just played for laughs or gags where Fuma gets punished or hurt at the end. Going back to Rinko's intimacy, she has a total right now of this video 3. Her level 70 bond intimacy story, her master Rinko, which was the hot spring, and her Santa Rinko. Though as of this video there is a new supporter Rinko coming out which is called the Blue Lady. Rinko is in an idol costume on that particular supporter and it hasn't come out yet, so basically I cannot judge that till I see the intimacy story event. As of now we will only focus on Santa Rinko. Why this is better than the other 2 intimacy events? The main reason is Rinko is a big sister type character who is level-headed and only gets heated when her friends are in danger. They tired to play off the first 2 intimacy events, her being a tsundere. That is meant for Yuki Kaze and Kirara, who plays off that trope characteristic fine, but for Rinko it doesn't work, to be honest. This is why I'm so glad that they actually gave her a romantic moment with Fuma dancing on a Christmas night, which really hits the heart in terms of sweetness and grace of the moment, where you realize are they really falling for each other and not be subverted like other intimacy story events, but end on a good note, which they actually became intimate and bonded. Alright. Now we're at number 2, we have here Future Yuki Kaze or Cyborg Yuki. What I like about Future/Cyborg Yuki is that she doesn't hide her feelings in the intimacy story event. Opposed to the Yuki Kaze we all know, who's actually a tsundere and has feelings for Fuma, but actually treats him badly at times. Future/Cyborg Yuki Kaze intimacy story even is the opposite of the New Year Yuki Kaze intimacy story event, where Yuki dreams of Fuma hugging her and being more than close. As of Cyborg Yuki Kaze is more open to her feelings. She hugs him, prepares for him, talks to him normally, and she has that look in her eyes that she truly likes Fuma. Truly this version of Yuki Kaze is her true waifu form, and only little can beat that. And speaking of beating that, we are now at the number 1 spot. We got Miss Horny Bonk herself, Major. Originally from Taimanin RPGX and part of the UFS Department of State. But in Action Taimanin she's a part of the Taimanin Task Force as a support. Why do I love this intimacy story event? First of all, she's my very first UR supporter pull, and when I saw her intimacy event for the first time I was really shocked that she's actually more ladylike, seeing her rough and tough personality and design. It truly is a great subversion, so to say, which is really a pleasant surprise. It's also because besides her rough exterior, in her spare time she's more ladylike and really shy. She keeps her house tidy and is very feminine. Also, this is the only, and I mean only, hint that something naughty has happened with her and Kotaro Fuma. You don't lie down on a bed like that blushing all over and implied naked under those sheets with a guy and nothing, and I mean nothing, happened. Overall, Major embodies this meme really well, which I actually used as my thumbnail on her intimacy story event. And that is it for the top 5 favorite intimacy story events. For you, what are your top 5 intimacy story events in Action Taimanin? As always, comment below and let me know. Like and subscribe for more anime and gaming content.